It's very important to me to first and foremost, when I'm working with anyone, to educate and then empower them that they actually have a lot, like they have all of the power when it comes to their health. Like people ask me, like, do you have a magic wand? Because I'm always waving my pen and saying this is not magic, because it's not. And I have no power over another individual. I cannot make them eat a certain way, sleep a certain way, think a certain way, do anything. But they have that power within themselves if they understand the why behind things, if they have a solid why for their life, and it's purpose driven, that I don't have to accept this diagnosis, that there's a lot that I can do, not just wait for, okay, what are we doing with my medications? Or like for me thinking, am I going to end up because of, now I don't have a thyroid, so Hashimoto's doesn't matter, right? Because I don't have the gland anymore. But all these other body parts and antibodies and dysregulation that was going on with me, it doesn't matter, because then we'll just wait and then just suppress the immune system. That I really want to open people's eyes, that we don't have to sit and wait, because so many people tell me that, they're totally discouraged. They feel hopeless. They feel helpless. But they don't understand that these foundations that we keep talking about, that they are that important. So like putting an individual in the driver's seat, because they're not in it usually. They're sitting and waiting for somebody to tell them what to do. And that, like, oh, wait, so I have some kind of say as to if I stay on this dysregulated pathway. In my opinion, they're the only one that has a say in that, because I can't do, and you can't do these things for anybody else. So they can continue on a cycle, on like the hamster wheel of conventional medicine, like I call it, get a little bit better, because you raise the dose, then you start feeling worse again, then you have to raise the dose, you start feeling worse again, then you do a gut reset. But all along, that individual is living in a state of, I'm never going to be okay. So I do feel like that it needs to be addressed. And in my opinion, when we look at these things first, it's not like sexy, right? Like nobody wants to, maybe some people, so people could disagree with me, just wants to start with like mindset and thinking about their vision for their life. They're telling me they don't have a life. I'm like, but what do you envision? Like, what do you want? Because they're in such a state of like dysfunction, not only physically, but thought processes, that they don't believe that their body is capable of healing.